Good evening, friends. I welcome you all to the Hindu Science and Technology Analysis on June 5, 2022. Today is the World Environment Day, and I wish you all a very happy World Environment Day. I hope you have planted trees in your courtyard or gardens or the fields. This is a very remarkable day in the uh, world context because today the environment is being exploited by various means and we are losing our natural resources in the fast way. So most of the climatic uh, conferences held just impose heavy restrictions on exploiting of the environment. So let us start our discussion today on the science and technology topics discussed in the Hindu. The first in line is the monkeypox virus. The monkeypox virus is spreading to 30 countries is what the reports are saying. What is monkeypox virus? Monkeypox virus is a virus, a DNA virus which is spreading to from several human beings, and it started its origin in Nigeria. Monkeypox virus is a zoonotic virus. Zoonotic virus means which spread from animals to humans. It was first found in 1958 in Nigeria in monkeys, and same uh, same year it was spread to human beings also. Friends, 47 mutations have been observed for the monkeypox virus from 550 labs which have tested, and it has spread to 30 countries by now. What is the mutation, my dear friends? Mutation means a change in the genetic order of the virus or DNA of any organism. 47 mutations means is a very huge development which has happened. Some mutants are deadly and some mutants are not deadly, my dear friends. The mutations were discovered through genome sequencing. What is genome sequencing, my dear friends? Genome sequencing is the study of the strands of the DNA taken from the virus, and it is being broken down and detected the nature of the DNA. So the mutation can be found with the help of this genome sequencing. Friends, let us discuss something on to DNA and RNA so that you can better understand how this genome sequencing is being performed. DNA is a double-stranded structure, a double helix structure, which is formed from chromosome. Suppose you remove the chromosome from the nucleus of a cell and thus just stretch it, it will form a double helix structure, which is DNA. The DNA is located in the nucleus of a cell, and RNA is located in the nucleolus of a cell. The RNA, the full form is riboxynucleic acid, and DNA, the full form is deoxyribonucleic acid. So, what does this DNA indicate? It shows the characteristics of an individual, and the characteristics of an individual are printed on the DNA. Friends, what is the difference between DNA and RNA? The DNA contains guanine, cytosine, thymine, and adenine. Instead of thymine in DNA, the RNA contains uracil. So, how this DNA and RNA is helpful for our human body or for an organism's body? The DNA contains the nucleus, the cell contains three kinds of RNAs, that is mRNA, messenger RNA, tRNA, that is transfer RNA, and the rRNA, that is ribosome RNA. Messenger RNA informs the presence of amino acids, the useful amino acids in the food, and tRNA picks up this useful amino acids from the cell and then transfers it to the rRNA, that is ribosome, the RNAs containing in the ribosome. They are in this process, the proteins are being produced in the cell. There are 20 amino acids, the essential 10 amino acids and the non-essential 10 amino acids. The non-essential amino acids, the 10 amino acids are there in the cell of human beings. The 10 essential amino acids are being produced by the food which we eat. Friends, we have made the discussion of DNA and RNA to understand the genome sequencing. So, come back to the topic of monkeypox virus. We have done the genome sequencing in 550 labs and found that the spread of a virus has occurred in 30 countries and 47 mutations have occurred. Mutation means change in the structure of the DNA. The monkeypox virus is a DNA virus. It is just like the smallpox virus. Monkeypox virus belongs to the genus Orthopox virus and it belongs to the family Poxviridae. The monkeypox virus symptoms are rashes like chickenpox and then the severe fever and headache. So, the severe headache and fever is more severe than what chickenpox offers. So, what is the remedy for this monkeypox virus is that we have some vaccines left over from the smallpox treatment which we had eradicated long back. So same kind of antiviral vaccines are applicable here also. So we are planning to introduce the vaccine. How deadly is monkeypox virus? The monkeypox virus, when affected, 1 out of 10 die is what has been seen so far. So it is fast spreading. The government must take a step to contain this virus by way of uh, any kind of eradication measures and kind of vaccines have to be introduced very soon as soon as. The next article to be discussed in the Science and Technology column is India's case in WTO regarding COVID-19 vaccines. We all know that US produced vaccines and the vaccines were patented and they were not allowing other countries to copy their patents to produce the vaccines. The patents are coming under the TRIPS agreement of the WTO. TRIPS means Trade Related Intellectual Property Rights Agreement. The TRIPS protects the copyright holders, the patent holders, from being copied their patents and copyrights. So the US is holding the monopoly. The article says the monopoly is being held by USA. India and South Africa have raised their voices at the World Trade Organization ministerial conference that they must also be made to copy the patents being held by USA so that a mass production of the COVID-19 vaccines can be produced in. As you all know, the mass production will help the inequitable distribution of the vaccines to be mitigated and the cost also will be, cost per vaccine will also be very less. Friends, what is this WTO or World Trade Organization? It is a fallout from the GATT which had existed till 1995. GATT was General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs. It was in existence till 1995 and from the Uruguay conference the World Trade Organization came into being and the GATT was being scrapped. GATT covered only the trading of goods, the services were not covered, hence a need was felt to introduce an agreement which covered or an organization which covered both the goods and services. Hence the WTO was brought in which covers the trade related aspects of goods as well as the services. The WTO has 164 members and 4 observers. It is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, and India is a founding member of WTO. Hence, in the next WTO ministerial conference, the India and South Africa are going to raise the issue of the copying of the patents made by US companies and the vaccines to be massively produced in India and South Africa so that equitable distribution can be ensured and the cost can be reduced. India and South Africa are asking for a waiver of such kind of conditions and allowing them to produce the vaccines from the patents made by the USA. So then let us look at the next WTO conference when India is and South Africa are going to place their requirements there. The next article is from the question corner. We all know that Uranus and Neptune are the lastest planets of the solar system. Both have one same color, that is blue. The Neptune is very much dark blue and Uranus is a pale blue color. Researchers have conducted studies to find out the reason for this. The Uranus has the same mass as Neptune. The Uranus has the same atmospheric condition and the composition as Neptune. However, there is a difference. The researchers have found that the atmosphere of Uranus is full of haze. Haze means the kind of aerosols. Aerosols are fully covering the Uranus atmosphere. Hence, it is pale blue in color, not so deep blue in color as Neptune is what the study has found out. Friends, I have come to the conclusion of the science and technology discussion for the day. I will come tomorrow with some more topics from the Hindu and the business line analysis. Let us hope that the science progresses ahead from this World Environment Day. The study of environment should be part of our everyday lives, mind you friends. We must protect our environment. Lots of conferences are being held. Stockholm Conference, COP26 Conference. So many conferences United Nations is holding to save the environment. Our endeavor should be to save this environment so that the world becomes habitable. The focus on green energy, the focus on renewable energy is there. The reducing carbon emissions, the carbon emissions is being focused upon. So let us pledge on this World Environment Day to save the environment, my dear friends. Take care. Bye.